Hi baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing a collective reading. We're going to find out what's going on, what's up. Alright, so keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Alright, okay, so if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will stick around. If you're a returning subscriber, hey, it's so good to have you. I enjoy connecting with your energy. Okay, the first card we have is Venus, Love and Abundance. Ooh, beautiful energy. So beautiful. Okay. I had to check it to make sure which deck it was. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. You may align with Aphrodite or Venus. Remember, she is both the god of love and war. Okay. Beautiful energy. Tell me more about this energy emerging from the collective. Tell me more about this energy. The message from my viewers and my subscribers. Okay. We have Black Moon Lilith and Pisces. Honor your boundaries. Okay, and we have fermentation, patience, and maturity. Okay, interesting vibe coming forth from Lilith. This is the Black Moon Lilith Oracle deck. So there's an interesting energy coming forward. So I'm kind of seeing where she's wanting me to go with this energy. I got to tell you, I feel like there's a need here to honor your emotions. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake you. Okay. There's a need here to honor your emotions. And understand that honoring your emotions is part of becoming emotionally mature and emotionally intelligent. And, you know, if you want depth in your relationships, if you want depth within yourself, you know, if you want to go to a more meaningful level, you know, you have to be willing to go there in your relationships and be truthful about your emotions. And it can be very hard to be vulnerable, right? It can be very scary, especially if you've had a lot of trauma. So it feels like we're learning about boundaries here in a very patient way. Tell me more about this. We have stay open to the good and beautiful things. Magic mushroom. Miracles, fairy energy opening up. Okay. So it almost feels like this feminine energy is trying to balance like her masculine energy in both having healthy boundaries and finding safety in opening up, like opening up in a very controlled way that allows for vulnerability, but also honoring her boundaries. And it feels like there's a magical touch to this. Like it's a new level of emotional freedom, but it's a new level of growth. And what it will do is it's going to either deepen your relationships or it's going to free you from relationships that no longer serve you. Okay. Okay, give me some more energy for this collective watching this. We have a few cards. Okay. Just taking the top one. All right. We have the Mirror, self-reflection, writer, big picture. You know, I feel like one of the things that you may need to consider is logging your emotions, like journaling your emotions, um, depending on how difficult this is for you. Because I feel like there are words that need to be said about your emotional boundaries. Perhaps you've had a boundary crossed with this person. Some of you, I'm picking up on that as well. Um, and it's like you got to be able to look yourself in the mirror. It's almost like no one gets a pass anymore. No one gets a free ride anymore. You have to stay true to yourself, and that means with everyone. We have emotions, alchemy, processing, sensitivity. You know, seeing the truth in everyone isn't fun. It really isn't. It's not a fun thing to see the truth, okay? Tell me about these emotions that need to be spoken of, this opening up. I feel like for some of you, this is like a romantic relationship. I feel like for others, like this is like a platonic or family situation. For some of you guys, you need to say there's something at work, but it all involves people who have stepped on your toes, stepped on your boundaries. And you're being guided to not react, but to think about this, to consider it. Now, this may be something coming up. Perhaps you feel it bubbling up. If this is a relationship, you surely feel it and you know it to be so. You know, you ask the universe to reveal truth to you, and truth is often, you know, difficult. There may be tears here with this. I feel like it's hard to let go is what I'm hearing. We have King of Torches. Okay, I'm feeling the masculine energy here. All right, we have a few that came out, a couple in my lap. I'm told to take them all. We have the Four of Books here. We have the Eight of Books, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Books, and the Three of Beakers. I feel like loneliness here. I feel like I'm going to be lonely without this person. Like I feel a fear with this Eight of Books here. I feel the fear of loss, the fear of knowing the truth. You know, I know that the Three of Cups here. I understand that there is good here, okay? And you don't want to spoil it. You don't want to ruin it, right? There's this energy of like, it's why ruin it? Because it's your boundaries, and you would not be true to who you are if you did not say something. I get this energy of like, I feel like I'm going to ruin things. Listen, you're going to have to be okay with being the villain. You're going to have to be okay with taking off this blindfold, of realizing that your hands are not tied behind your back, okay? See how their hands are behind their back? Your hands are not tied. You can take off the blindfold and see the truth of the situation. And many of you already know, okay? It's just that there's a need here to understand that sometimes you are the bad person. You're the bad guy. You're the villain. Because your truth is what matters. Remember I said Venus, Aphrodite, she is both the god of love and war. And sometimes when it comes to our personal boundaries, our own personal sense of who we are and safety, we have to speak up. and it rocks the boat. And I'm reading this like intuitively at this point. Like I feel, see how they're putting like energy into this wheel here, this pentacle, 7 of Pentacles. I feel like this person with the King of Torches, the King of Wands energy, I feel like you seeing the truth in this person riles them up with the 2 of books here. I feel like this is someone who will sit and stew about this. And I think you know that. I think they will poke it. I think you know that. And I think it's good for you to be aware of what can happen. They may be an Aries. Okay, you may have an Aries, Taurus, Leo, Sag type thing going on here. They may have a lot of fire in their chart, maybe a fire sign. So you may be antsy about their anger. Perhaps they've had anger issues with you. Let's pull some toxic tea here. And that's why you're like, just let it go. No, this is part of your maturity, okay? It doesn't mean you get yourself in dangerous situations. If this person is dangerous, this is not your reading. I have phone numbers down below and places you can contact. Please seek help, okay? All right? I never put yourself in physical harm with someone else, okay? But otherwise, this person, they may yell a lot. They may try to intimidate you. We have Inception. They twist people's words and create another story to fit their own narrative. Very manipulative, which the King of Torches can be extremely manipulative. That's where I get the poking energy. They want to poke at it. They want to put energy in it. They want to confront you. And they're going to twist your words, right? But you know this. You know ahead of time. So you get prepared. You get ready. And you speak your peace. That's why they call it speaking your peace. You're speaking peace into your life by letting this go, by speaking it, putting it out there. Understanding that you only control yourself. You don't control what this person puts out into the world. We have empty calories, pretends to have substance but is full of air. I would say hot air. I would say most of them are blowhards, right? They run their mouth runner. They may be intimidating because of their presence and the way they speak. I see a lot of hatred here, a lot of some of them have Queen of Swords energy where they say nasty things or they do nasty things. Again, it's not physically, I'm not talking about someone who does physical things to you. I feel like they have a bad temper. And that's part of the boundary issues. That is too many cards, but we're going to take the top one. We have full of air. Yes, pretends they have it all together, but is holding it on with compression socks. This person, their appearance of intimidation, their appearance of, getting all riled up. Understand there is, again, not if this person is physically scary, is just hot air. Now they will run their mouth and they're going to twist your words to other people. So you just prepare for that. You prepare your ego for that. You prepare your psyche for that and know that you have to speak your truth. And it will be what it's going to be. But you get to say your piece. This energy has probably, and I feel like it's probably not just this person. You may have been dealing with people running over your boundaries for a long time. And it may have affected your self-confidence, okay? And I can't help but be pulled now to the abundance on this card. So you guys may have experienced a blockage in your career or money. this may have something to do with that. Okay. And it's hard. It's hard to believe in yourself when people are talking to you like you're not a person. When people talk down to you. So let's figure out, what is the outcome of this? What is the outcome of being brave, seeing the truth, speaking your piece? Tell me the outcome from my collective here. Tell me the outcome. Okay, this one. Oh, we have the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Torches. And we have a card here. We have Science, which is, I'm just getting the most powerful energy. Tell me more about this outcome. I feel like you're going to be feeling very self-empowered. I feel like you're going to be wiser for this. And I feel this energy of being inspired, being really inspired, and feeling more hopeful. These two want to come out. We have knowledge here. And we have death. There's a transformation. Because I feel like there's this energy of validation, of confidence, of knowing that you can face big obstacles and overcome. For many of you, this person represents an obstacle. And this person is a lesson in self-expression. It's a lesson in learning about boundaries. And it's going to help you really open up some roads in your life where you can be more confident, where you can know yourself and walk in a sense of self-empowerment and knowledge. And there is a deeper level of transformation going on for you. And I would not be the Oracle of Lilith if I did not clarify the Death card. Okay, so tell me about this transformation. Tell me about it. It feels like a glow up. It feels like knowing who you are and starting to really express it in the world. I feel like for some of you, this boundary situation is a major accomplishment. Perhaps you've never really held your boundaries like this, or you're learning so much about holding your boundaries, about how important it is. We have authority. We have the 10 of Books. I feel like it feels so punk rock. It does. It feels like you will, I don't want to use the word never, but you will rarely have issues holding your boundaries again. This is such a big lesson. Like when someone pushes against your boundaries, you're going to be like, no, we're not doing that. You want to push my boundaries? We're done. You want to violate my boundaries? No, we're not doing that. It's such a powerful lesson for you. And it really, because I feel like there's so much energy going into this misery and pain of people violating your boundaries, that it opens up your mental space. It opens up your emotional space to really focus on more abundant things in your life. More abundant relationships. It helps you attract more abundant relationships, happier relationships, because your energy changes. You become more confident. You become more authentic. You become happier because you're living in a truth. You're no longer being oppressed. You're no longer spending a lot of energy kind of figuring out how to overcome this. Instead, it's a no. It's a, you violate my boundaries and we're done. We're done. Either warning shot, violate him again, and it's done, or it's just flat done. It's like you no longer have time because you see how much time is wasted dealing with this. It's extremely powerful. And I want to pull another one of these cards for you guys. And I feel like it's almost like this energy of coming home to yourself, a sense of sovereignty in the body, and no longer caring what people think. Um, there's just this energy of really seeing yourself in the truth of who you are and loving who you are. It is a dramatic transformation triggered by holding the line of your boundaries and having a difficult conversation, exposing some vulnerabilities. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. We're going to get 2 cards. Well, they want 3. The bottom wants to pop. Okay. Okay, we have this card, and it says, "And so I listened, and my soul told me to let the past go, so that I may awaken to how much I have grown. The past, releasing, rebirth, spring." Oh, that's beautiful. That's that transformation. It's honoring where you've been so you can receive where you're going. We have growing pains, healing, patience, unconscious. So a lot of growth here, a lot of power. We have rebirth. It's time to leave the old behind. Rebirth, shedding the chrysalis, taking risks. Take the risk on yourself. A lot of times we take risks for other people, but we rarely do it really for ourselves. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for anyone else, all right? Take the risk. Open up about your boundaries in whatever situation this is. Unless it's dangerous, then don't. Seek some help, okay? And start expressing when people violate your boundaries, okay? Learn about that. Learn how to express yourself in healthy ways. Feel the empowerment of it and allow that to help you change your life and see people for who they really are. So you can see yourself in the mirror of that for who you really are. All right? Okay, that's what I received for today. I hope this was helpful and a fun and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.